Welcome back to Next Generation. As you can see from the title, it's part 15, and we are advancing towards the next match. Here we see Amambo. He's asked for a new contract because he thinks that he deserves a bit more, so I'm going to offer him a bit more. He's currently on 500, he wants 750, so I'm fine to offer him a bit more. I'm happy with that, 750 is nothing, so I offer him that, which is what he wanted. And we skipped to here, he accepted the contract, and we also get 3 scouting reports. So let's have a look. I'm afraid he is not good enough, so we're going to reject him. He is not good enough, so we're going to reject him. He is not good enough, so we're going to reject him. And he is good enough, so we're going to sign him on. So on to the next one, who is the New Zealand one, if I'm correct. I should be learning this by now. We're going to continue to scout him. He's not good enough. He's not good enough. He is not good enough to sign on yet. He is good enough to sign on yet, so we're going to sign him. And he is just not good enough with 69 potential at max, which is useless. So on to the one that's in Ivory Coast. The first one was not good enough to promote, and we're going to reject these last 2, and them 2 are going to continue to scout because not good enough to promote yet. But next game here is against Plymouth Argyle away. I'm the away kit, they're the home kit, and onto the match we go. And this is my lineup for the match. As you can see, I'm using my first team for this match. As you can see, the numbers haven't been changed. I'm going to change them. I promise I will change them at some time, because it annoys me as much as it annoys you. And there's the bench, and onto the match we go. So it's them on the ball in midfield. What's happening? They play it out wide right, and they keep advancing. Great ball over the top, and they play it. Well, I thought I tackled them. They get the ball, and they cross it in, and I just wasn't going to win that header. Good goal by Griffiths there into the net. Good header. Good cross. Poor defending. Me and my tiny defenders was never going to win that. I've got one tall defender, and he's not the defender. And unfortunately, he wasn't there. My left back was. And I don't know why it zoomed in on that player when they scored, but whatever. That's 1-0 to Plymouth Argyle. And that is half time. As you can see, Plymouth Argyle are 1-0 up against York City. And hopefully I can turn this back on. But I get a free kick in my half. Play it to Barbarous. Simple pass. Bit of skill. Gives it a pick, and first time touch to Moss. Moss, well, I was very lucky there, and then I was even more lucky there to get the ball, and Moss just slots it away into the bottom right hand corner of the goal, giving York City the equaliser in this match in the 70th minute, which is what we needed. And well, the kits, they were contrasting a little bit, and as you can see, I was struggling. Well, I wasn't struggling, but whatever. Onto this. And my centre-back, who shouldn't be there, wins the ball for me, gives it Nonviv. Nonviv just finesses it into the bottom right-hand corner of the goal. 90th minute goal, giving York City the 2-1 lead, and inevitably the 3 points in this match, which will help us push on to that 6th spot for promotion. Well, for playoffs. So that means we should hopefully get promotion. But that is a beautiful goal by Nonviv, and as you can see, that was full time to York City. 2-1. Great game. Goals from Moss and Nonviv. Plymouth Argyle played well, but we were too strong, and none of our players got man of the match. It proves how well they played. But on to the next match we go. It's against Leyton Orient at home in the league, and the second team is going to be playing this match because it was a midweek game, if I'm correct. Therefore, my first team players would be too tired to play. So straight from kickoff, give the ball to Figueroa. Figueroa with a bit of skill, pointless skill. I always like to do that at the start of a match. I don't know why. Cuts back, gives it to Henderson. Henderson driving, bit more skill, keeps driving in the box, and I get a penalty. I think that was a penalty. Yeah, I'm not sure. But anyway, Henderson steps up, and I probably should have chose a better penalty taker. Well, in Henderson's defence, it wasn't a bad penalty, but keeper saved it. But Stevens on the ball. Stevens shoots, and he hits the post. That is just how my luck was going in this game. I just couldn't score, hit the post, and missed the penalty. Don't show me that penalty again. And we go 0 at half time. As you can see, they also had their... No, they didn't, sorry. Change ends. Here we go, Stevens with the long shot again, and brilliant save from the keeper. I don't know what the keeper was on. I think he took some drugs before the match, some performance enhancing drugs, because I just couldn't score. And there's a brilliant save from him again, from a corner. But I get thrown, it's Johnson on the ball, bit of skill, gets past the defender and strikes, hits the post. Luck was just not going my way. and they get the ball in centre midfield, but I win the ball back with Johnson. Johnson sees the run of Henderson. Henderson keeps driving. Well, as you can tell from this opportunity, there was only one thing that was going to happen. I was going to sweat, but as you've seen the chances that I've had and that I haven't been able to score, I think I deserved a sweaty goal because luck just had not been going my way. And Stevens wins the header, giving me the goal. Okay, it's not the prettiest of goals, but it's a goal in the 90th minute, which gives York City the 1-0 win against Leyton Orient and 3 more points to put onto the board, and hopefully reach that 6th place to give us a chance of getting promoted out of this league and into the next one. So the next match is against Walsall here, and as you can see, Jack Stevens says that he wants to play. So if I'm correct, I put him on the bench for this match to then sub him on to give him a bit of game time, because that's what he wanted, because I knew he'd be too tired. And it's because I had my first team on, and so yeah, I put Stevens on the bench, as you can see, and I replaced him for the left back because the left back wasn't an youth player and the right back was. And so anyway, Salamu driving here, gives it to Chambers. Chambers gives out wide to Moss. Moss gives it back to Picken. Picken to Salamu. Salamu, great cut inside and great save from the keeper, giving us, well, that was it, giving us a corner, but unfortunately nothing happened from the corner, and that was 0-0 at half time. And as you can see, they're on the ball. Chambers with a brilliant tackle. Chambers, who then picked up an injury, gives it to Nomvev. Nomvev keeps driving, goes past that defender, and keeps driving, and sweaty goal. I don't know what's happened to me. That's what, 3 sweaty goals in 2 episodes. I cannot remember scoring a sweaty goal before these 2 episodes, but goals are goals, and they're giving me the points. As you can see, once again, not the prettiest of goals, but Chambers with the goal, giving me the win. And that was it all, and that was that for this match. And 1-0 to York City against Walsall. And after this, Brocky with man of the match. After this match, I'm going into a youth squad report and a squad report, and so I shall see you there.
Hello guys, and it's the squad report. As you can see, we're on the 26th of February, cannot speak. And as I told you before, the 1st of every month we will be doing a squad report. And as you can see, we have Sheffield Wednesday as a match on the 1st, but that doesn't matter, we'll just do the squad report before the match. And the Sheffield Wednesday match shall be before. The Sheffield Wednesday match will be after this live squad report. So let's go straight in this live squad report. And here we go. Brocky is still 70, if I'm correct, he was a 70 last time. Played 40 matches and got a +4. There's his stats if you would like to see them. If I'm right, his reflexes have now got by 6 instead of 5 is what they were last time. But yeah, value of 2.7. And I remember last time that I didn't show you all the players' skill moves, so I'll go and do that this time around. So yep, and 40 appearances and 13 clean sheets, average rating of 7, as you can clearly see. So it's looking good. Mensa, here's a 70, gone up by 4, 28 games, 1 goal, 1 assist. And there's the stats if you'd like to see them. You know, I don't need to read out every single stat, you can see, otherwise it would take forever. And like last time, we're only going to do youth players. So Sadami here is gone up +2, he's worth 4.7 million. There's the stats if you'd like to see. Decent sprint speed is 70 and strength, which means in the future they'll go up by quite a bit, which is nice to know. And if we have a look here, he's played 23 matches and kept 10 clean sheets and an average rating of 7, which is also good. Omabo, I think I said that quite well. 13 games, he's been injured a long time, as you know. 6.7 average rating, and his acceleration had gone down -1, so it's nice to know that it's like balanced itself now. And hopefully that'll happen to the sprint speed, the balance, and the stamina. But apart from that, everything's coming along nicely for someone who's only had 13 games. He's gone up by 3. So Barbaros here, this is where I'm going to start doing the skill moves because I didn't show you last time. There's the stats. He's gone up by 3, and he has played 30 games and scored a goal. Average rating is 6.8, which is quite nice. So we'll have a look. He has 5-star skill moves and 2-star weak foot with a medium defensive work rate and a low attacking work rate, and he's left-footed. And he's from the country of New Zealand. 6'2". I wish Shadamy wow, I cannot speak. I wish Sadami was that tall. And as you can see in the top left corner, he also has the trait Tactician, which is very good for a CDM, which is, if I'm correct, due to his very good reactions. So we'll move on to the next player, which is Cameron Moss. He has gone up to 5, which is fantastic. 29 games, 4 goals, 4 assists, average rate of 7. To go to 5 in 29 games is very good. And we'll have a look at the stats. Very nice stats here, you know, as you can quite clearly see. As like I said, the sprint speed is going up, and the acceleration has gone up by 6. So things are doing well. And onto his skill moves and weak foot. He's got a low defensive work rate and a high attacking work rate, which is something I like in a right. Well, I don't know. It depends on the situation, but if you're a very attacking player, that's very nice to have, because then he's always going to be high up the pitch. 4-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, and 6'1". So quite a skillful player there. It's very useful. Continues right-footed on the right wing. I like to have left-foot players on the right wing. The 4-star skills is very useful. So we've got a Salwu here. He's now got 80 sprint speed. Like I said, the sprint speed going up. I'll expect him to be in the 90s by the time he's 22, I would say. So that'll be good to know. And he's played 34 games, 22, 2 goals, 2 assists, and an average rate of 7. He's gone up by 4. And let's have a look at his skill moves. He has 4-star skill moves, 2-star weak foot, which is a bit of a shame, but like I said before with Cameron Moss, it's the opposite. He's right-footed on the left wing, so it's quite useful, because I like having right-foot players on the left wing, left-foot players on the right wing, so I can cut and shoot. And he has a low defensive work rate and a low attacking work rate, which isn't really the best for anybody. So, on to Grant Picken here. Gone up by 4 stats, coming along very nicely. And he's played 33 games, 6 goals, 14 assists, and an average rating of 7.3. And he's valued at 5 million, which is good to know. And we're going to have a look at his skills. It's 5-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, low attacking, low defensive work rate, which is a shame. He's right-footed, and he's 5'7", as you can see. But he's only 16, so he's still got plenty of time to develop. So on to Nias here. He's gone up by 5, and he's only played 10 games, so that's very good. Stats come along very nicely, and a lot of them are developing very quickly. Marking 6, slide tackle 5, stand tackle 7, so that's nice to know. And his skill moves, if we have a look, 1-star weak foot, which is, well, just abysmal, and 4-star skill moves, which is nice. And he has a high defensive work rate, medium attacking work rate, which is good because he's, well, stays back defensively, and if you need him to, bomb forward. And as you can see, the 77 acceleration, 76 sprint speed. In the future, yeah, I think he'll be very good on the attack. So we've got a Bailey here. Bailey, very good player. Stats come along very nicely, gone up by 3. He's played so many more games than Nias. So you see, he's got +5 in 10 games, he's got +3 in 34 games. I prefer if it was a bit balanced, but then again, Nias has a lot of catching up to. Well, Bailey's 71, Nias has 60. Anyway, stats, like I said, very nice. He's got 1 assist, but he does come off the bench a lot, so 34 appearances. It didn't like count. It counts for bench, coming off the bench. Well, whatever. So we'll just get into this. He has 5-star weak foot and 3-star skill moves, which is quite nice. Because CDM, you don't really need 4-star skill moves like Bobrus. He has 5-star skill moves. It's nice, but it's pretty pointless in CDM. And right-footed and 6'1". I like having CDMs which are quite tall, so that's good to know. So on to the next youth player when I can find him. It's none of these. None of these. There we go. Jack Stevens. He's gone up by 4. He's 61. Exciting prospect. And he has played 10 games, scored 1 goal, 4 assists, which is good to know. Average rating is 7.1. And we'll have a look at the stats. Very nice stats here. Acceleration and sprint speed are in the yellows, which is quite nice. So in the future, I'm expecting them to be in the greens. And yeah, everything else has gone along nice. if I'm correct, he has, yes I am correct, 4-star skill moves and 4-star weak foot, low attacking and low defensive work rate, which is like picking, not the best for anybody, and he's left footed. He's also 5'8", but like Ryan picking, he's 16, so he's got plenty of time to develop. So we've got to Russell here. His strength's gone down by 1 this month, but that is because of his injury, which is a anterior cruciate ligament. Like before, I still don't know how he got that. It must have been a training injury. He has played 27 games, scored 14 goals, 7 assists, and average rating of 7.6. I have to admit he's probably best player so far. You know, scoring so many goals. So we'll have a look at his weak foot and skill moves. 4-star skill moves, as you might be able to guess, because you see them out of Ronaldo shops I do from. And 2-star weak foot, as I was talking about earlier in the series, which is why I cannot use his right foot because he's left footed. But his left foot's cracking, so it's good to know. Low defensive work rate, which is quite good for a striker because then he stays up top. And a medium attacking work rate, which is quite nice. 5'9", prefer if he was a bit taller so he could win a couple more headers, but I don't think that's the type of player he is. And if I'm correct, that is all of these players. And just let me check. Yep, that's everyone. So on to the Youth Academy report and Youth Academy Youth Squad. So here we are. I like sort by age. We have Tony Lindsay here, 74 to 94 potential, which is good. There we go. We got I'm not gonna say the names. I don't know why I said it for the first person. Overall 74. Oh wow. 47 to 63. Not the best, but he's got a year to develop, and potential 68 to 92. So hopefully he shall stay around the high potential. Here we go. We have a striker of 53 to 63 overall, which is not bad, but once again he's got a year to develop, and 80 to 94 potential, which is good. Here we go. We have a left winger, 62 to 66, 90 to 94 potential. He's still got 1 year to develop, so I'm pretty sure his overall shall improve by the time he gets promoted. Noah Brocky here. Unfortunately, I'm now going to have to release him because he's not good enough at the current time. And so on to the next player, the left mid here, 50 overall and 50 to 62 overall. It's not the best, but he's 14, so there's plenty of time to develop. Potential 75 to 93. So yeah, that's quite nice. So on to this player. Overall 48 to 60, light greening, not the best of overall, but he does have 2 years to develop. And potential, oh, actually, gonna have to release him. He's not good enough. Onto this left winger. Once again, overall not the best, but he shall improve. And potential at the moment is very good, 80 to 94, which is what we want, the high potentials. Only 14, so we'll have to wait another 2 years to see this player if he is going to be promoted. And onto this player. It looks like he's going to be a centre-back or centre-mid. Normally, when you get like a triangle of positions, it's always the one in the centre. For a tip, if you want to know. So like, say if there was a person in the left-back position, I would know he's a centre-back. If there was a person in the right-back position, I would know he's a centre-back. If there's a person like player icon in the right midfield or left midfield, I would know he's a centre-mid because he's in the centre. But looking at his stats, I'm presuming he's a centre-mid with dribbling, ball control and stamina as his best stats. However, overall 45 to 61, once again not the best, but he's only 14, so he's got plenty of time to develop, and potential 69 to 93. So that concludes both reports. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I shall see you in the next episode where our first match will be against Sheffield Wednesday. Thank you for watching.